Hi everybody, welcome to episode 17 of Woolswap. Hope you're all doing well and you've had a great week. I've had a fairly busy week this week, but yeah, no, getting there, coping all okay. So I'll just introduce myself. I'm Gail from Woolswap, and Woolswap is a yarn matching service where I open it up every 2 months, and you pay a small fee, and then I match you up with other yarny lovers from either within your own country or around the world. And then what you do is you exchange yarn parcels, and you can check out some of the fantastic yarn parcels that have happened over the years over on my Instagram feed. And yeah, and if you're interested, it's actually, the registrations are still open. They will be closing on the 15th, so midnight on the 15th. So if you wanted to join Woolswap this round, now's your chance. Get in, sign up today so you don't miss out. And if you haven't been a Woolswapper before and you wanted to give it a go, just do it. You never know, you might make some new friends along the way and be part of this fun-loving yarny community. So today on my little knitting adventures, I'm going to be talking about a very closely, nearly finished work in progress, which I'm super excited about. Some happy yarn mail I got today, a couple of skeins out of my own stash, and super exciting, I dyed some yarn during the week. So yeah, I want to show you all that. So let's get into it. Oh, and just before we carry on with all the knitting stuff, just with the Woolswap too, I always, as I've mentioned before, but I'll just re-mention them, I always try and get hold of some vendors who are in the kind of the yarny community, so people who sell project bags, stitch markers, yarn, indie dyed yarn, anything to do with the kind of the yarn industry, and they very kindly offer a discount, exclusive discount to Woolswappers. So if you sign up, you'll then get within your welcome email, you'll get given the coupon to get some discount. And yeah, so I'll just go through the list. So we've got this round, we've got Birdhouse Fibres from Australia, and I do have something to show you from them. We've got Moss Fibres from the USA. We've got the Mimo Yarn Company from London, over in London. We've got Sassy Strings Yarn Studio from Canada. We've got Yarnaceous Fibres from the USA, and I made a purchase from them last week, so probably in a month's time I'll be able to show you what I got from there. And Craft Tiara Markers from Switzerland. So yeah, if you're again wanting to help support some of these small businesses and share the love around the world, jump on board to Woolswap and you'll receive a discount code to go to those shops. So, and I'm sure these small businesses, it's so much appreciated, so that's why I love helping them out. And if you are an indie dyer or a project maker or anything, like I said, you create stuff to do with the yarn, drop me a line, because be interested in doing collaborations with you. I have the Woolswaps open every 2 months. So I do 6 within a year. So the next one and the last one for 2020 will be open in November. So yeah, if you want to be part of collaboration with Woolswap, yeah, let me know. So either shoot me an email or comment below and I can get hold of you. Okay, let's get on to the knitting. So what should I do first? Oh, let's do happy mail. So I myself like to support these small businesses as well. So I do have a skein of yarn sitting there over behind me, the little red one. I'm not going to show you because I have shown you before, and that's come from Birdhouse Fibres. And she has very kindly donated that skein for a giveaway on that I hold every month on Instagram, and so I'll be putting that up in the next week or so. But I thought I would actually go and purchase some stuff from her myself, and this is what I got. Check that out. How cool is that? How bright is that? So this is Hoot Sock. So 85% superwash merino, 15% nylon, sock fingering weight, and its name is Carousel. So I actually just ordered the one skein. I saw it when she put it up on Instagram straight away, and I went, oh my goodness, love that. Just love these bright colours, the bright pinks and stuff. And then she very kindly put in this little blue mini. So I was over the moon. So thank you so much, Nicole. Love it. And she also popped in a little card that says, thank you for supporting my small business. I'd love to see what you create. Tag me on Instagram at Birdhouse Fibers when you share your projects. Happy knitting, Nicole. And just a few little stitch markers there. So thank you, Nicole, for creating such wonderful colours and helping feed my yarn addiction. That's what it is. So yeah. And it reminds me, because she's given me this for a giveaway. I will be doing a giveaway on here, but once I reach 100 subscribers. So I just want to thank all, I did get some new subscribers this week, so thank you very much. So we're getting closer and closer to that 100. So yeah, once I get 100, I will be doing very own solely a competition, and it will be some yarn and some other little goodies, solely for people that watch the YouTube. And if you're a subscriber, solely for you guys. So it won't be I won't be issuing it on Facebook or Instagram. So yeah, it'll just be an exclusive YouTube competition. So can't wait. So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button to be in a chance to win. And thank you very much for supporting me in my little, knitting journey. It's definitely interesting anyway. Okay, so, all right, so I'll just show you now. I've solely been working on, as you know, I've got a million work in progresses happening, and you're probably getting all sick of seeing the same things. So I thought this week I'll just solely concentrate on the one thing. So I solely started concentrating on my Elf Mail. This is by Danny Meager, and I'll put the link to the pattern below. So it's kind of like the main colour is like a whitey kind of speckly. I've actually just been using leftovers. When I run out, I'll join another one. So it's got mainly a white base, but then flecks of colour through it. And that's a knit row. And then I've been using leftover pink stuff for the next row in between, which is, it's a ribbing row. So it's knit one, purl one. And then the green as the band. So I am, look, super excited. I'm probably about not much left to go to start doing my ribbing, which I'm going to do in the green. So hopefully, next week I'll be wearing this. I promise you. Well, I'll try, because the little sleeves, I'm not sure, they're only short, so just do a little bit and thing. So hopefully, fingers crossed, next week I'll be wearing this. So I've had such fun, and I've just used all entertainment. It's a good way to use up all your minis and your scraps of yarn, because literally I've just been, just using up all my minis and my little scraps. Even if it's less than 5 grams, I've been chucking it in. And because it's spring here in Brisbane, this will be perfect. I'll get a good bit of wear out of this coming out. So, can't wait. I'll just be super excited to show you something finished. So that's that. So, all right, so I've just randomly, this is the only happy mail I got this week. I do have loads more coming, of course, because I can't help myself. So I just thought I'd randomly choose a selection of some yarn out of my stash and just show you that. And so I have this beauty from Revive Designs, hand dyed in New Zealand. So she's a New Zealand indie dye, and I came across her, I think I found her on Facebook a few years back, and she had a sock club that went for like 3 months. So you got a different skein of yarn, and I think you actually got a mini with it as well, but I think I've taken the mini out of this one. And she based them all like she had like all these different themes, like Moroccan, Indian, like all these bright colors from around the world. And yeah, that's how she chose all her coloring. And yeah, so I think this was the first one, I'm not sure, but this is the Indian one, because she's given this the name Holly. Holi, or Holy, maybe that's how they say it. So this is hand dyed 4-ply sock yarn, 85% superwash merino wool, 15% nylon, and such gorgeous colors. I like the coppery color and blues and kind of a little bit, maybe some olives. And to be honest, I got 3, and I haven't knit up any of them yet, but I just pulled this one out and thought, yeah, I'll definitely do something with this. I'm really into like tops and jumpers, so maybe it might get mixed in with a jumper coming up. So yeah, yeah, she's based in, you can find her on Etsy and Instagram, and I'll put her link to her shop down below, so if you want to go and check her out. Yeah, so she's based in New Zealand, so Revived Designs. Okay, so the next one is I don't have too many solid colours in my stash, but again in 2018 I went to New York, and I got taken to a really cool knitting store called Nitty City, and it was actually got taken there by Jessie from Yarn Over New York. Some of you guys might know her, because I got the opportunity to meet her, which was fantastic. So anyway, she took me into her favourite yarn store, and I was like a kid in a candy store. And so I got this is Murky Depth. So she's a New York dyer, and this one's called Permission, and it's deep sock, and it's 80% superwash merino wool, 20% nylon. And I'll check, and the colorway, Permission, sorry. So there, check that out. So cool. So I think this might be cool in some color work, like a color work jumper. Yes, of course, because I only have one skein of it. Just a plain red jumper or top knitted out of this would be fantastic, but I could probably ask her to dye some more. Murky Depths, Dye Works, check her out. I'll put the link for her store on below. So she's from New York. But yeah, so bright. The light's probably making it a little bit brighter than what it is, but yeah, it's a beautiful color. So comment below, do you have mainly solids, or do you have a mixture, you know, like these ones? In I mainly have a mixture, but I kind of would like to get more solid colors, I think. But yeah, comment below, what have you got in your stash? I'd love to know. Do you favor the bright colors? We've had that conversation before. I'm all for the bright. Bright. Actually, that's probably good, that. Who knows? Okay. Now, well, again, I just said I only have a couple solid, but I found this one. It's like a purple, and I'm not normally a purple girl. I think I got given this in one of my Woolswap swaps myself, because with Woolswap, I get an odd number of people, I participate, because, you know, who doesn't love sending out yarny parcels and receiving them, right? So yeah, so whenever there's an uneven number, yeah, I swap. So I think I've got given this in one of my yarn swaps, purple. Again, it's probably not a colour I rush to go and buy myself, but I know, oh, let me know what your favourite colours are, because I know a lot of you like purple. I have one Woolswap and she actually lives in Brisbane. Hi Nat, if you're watching. And she's purple mad. She loves it. And it's amazing that she can find, when she shows all her purchases, so every different shade of purple that you can imagine. So fantastic, I love it. So this one is by Dragonfly Fibers. And it's got a tag on it saying it's from Loop Yarnworks, which I think which is a store I think I've been to in Washington, DC. So I think it's come from America. Oh, what's on the other side, it might say. It may say, hang on. Just going to need for best alternate. Okay, so this is Digini, and it's 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere. Oh. And 10% nylon, and it's got, oh god, can't pronounce that, DYERS. I think that's maybe Irish. So we can read the name there. That must be its colourway. So yeah, so again, I guess this would be good for a bit of colour work. Maybe these two together with like a nice grey or black. Oh my goodness, I got so many ideas. Okay, so the last one I just pulled out of my stash is, you've heard me talk about this lovely lady's yarn before, Kate Celine from the UK. And she just makes the best speckled yarn ever. So I bought this in a pack of 5. They're all different. I don't know if she still does them like that. You can probably still get this one though. This is one of her most common one. So this is 25% nylon, 75% superwash, and it's rainbow sherbet. But check that out. I just love it. So I've got, yeah, they're all different colours. I don't have any, more than one of the same shade. But yeah. And she sends everything in, so she loves the polka dot. She sends everything in red and white polka dot packaging, which is fantastic. So you should check her out. Again, I'll put a link to her store. She's a cool website. I think she does dyed to order, and then she'll put her stuff up when she's got it ready to ship. So I really love that. All right. Okay, so another exciting thing that happened this week was I showed you last week that I bought some a dye kit, and I was going to attempt to do some indie dyeing. So I did, and I only did one skein this week. I did because I only purchased 2 blank skeins to do, but I managed to only just try the one. So I bought a kit that's got a whole heap of colours in it, and I'd like to say sometimes I like to plan things, but other times I just like to do spur of the moment things, and this was just random how I felt. So this is what I created. Ta-da! I love it, but I'm biased. My first go, I reckon I've done okay. I do need a bit of practice, like folding up tying the skein up, but so this is turquoise color, and then yeah, I just randomly squirted because it's cold dye, it's great. You just squirt it on dry. You mix it comes in little crystal format, mix it with water, and then I just went to the $2 shop and bought some of those plastic cheap tomato sauce bottles, and so I just put it in the tomato sauce bottle and just put this in a container, and then just squirted, just went for it. And yeah, it's come out kind of speckly. And I did that on purpose. I didn't want to like make a full, complete color. So not sure what name I'll call it. I don't know. Comment below if you've got a name for it. The colorway's turquoise, so I don't know. But I was very, very happy with my first attempt. So you just, with this method, it's pretty simple that you just dye it, and then wrap it in cling wrap and then just leave it overnight, leave it for 24 hours, and then next day just rinse it out till it becomes clear, and then yeah, turn it into this, and it feels really good. So I may have purchased some more of the undyed yarn yesterday, so I'm waiting. When that shows up, I'm gonna do it again, I reckon. But let me know what you think. It's my first attempt. I'm quite pleased with it. And I'd show you my shitty thing if it turned out crappy, so don't you worry. But yeah, what do you reckon? And I found it quite, it was great because I was just, the colour and, no plan. So that's probably what I'll do, is I'll dye up some yarn and just, it'll be random. They'll probably just be one-off, never to be repeated colours. Who knows? I don't know if I'll get too serious about it, but you never know. Watch the space. You may be able to get hold of some Woolswap yarn. Wouldn't that be great? Like I said before, I am in the process of setting up a Woolswap shop, so it is coming soon, and I will give you plenty of notice when that's happening. So I'm just, I think I've said before, but I'm teaching myself how to set up my shop properly via the internet and via YouTube, actually. So thank goodness for YouTube. There's a lot of information on there. If you want to know something, just YouTube it, and I bet you find it. So once I finish kind of getting my head around that, and this round of Woolswap is finished, because next week I'll be busy with all the matching you all up, and then yeah, so I'm hoping Octoberish, even before, a Woolswap shop will be available. So, and I hope you'll all try and support my little small business along the way. So, well, I think I've rambled on enough for this week. So once again, I hope you have a great week coming up. You do lots of knitting, crocheting, weaving, spinning, anything crafty that you're into. And yeah, don't forget to, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any episodes. And love to hear from you, so comment below, even if it's just to say hi. And I will catch you next week. So see ya, have a good week. Bye.